Welcome back to our channel, Soap fans. Let us talk about Johnny DiMera, the guy who always tried so hard to be the good DiMera, the one who wanted to make movies and stay out of the corporate toxicity. But things are changing fast. Johnny is stepping right into the villain role, and he is holding the most secrets in all of Salem right now. It is crazy to watch. He is on a fast track to becoming just as dark and twisted as his father EJ, and honestly, it is terrifying. We always thought Johnny was the sweet one, the filmmaker, the guy who loved Chanel so much he would do anything. But blood is a funny thing, and Johnny has DiMera blood. He has Sammy Brady blood, and right now he is proving that he is his parents' son. He is keeping massive, life-altering secret, and it is going to blow up in his face in the worst possible way. Let us back up a bit and look at the whole picture. This week, Johnny learned even more dirty secrets about EJ and EJ's filthy business dealings. We are talking about the massive DiMera Pharmaceuticals mess, the tainted Coriseal pills, the ones that had arsenic in them, the ones that killed Sarah's patient Destiny, and her sister. EJ has been covering this up for months. He even buried the bad batch of pills on Smith Island and framed poor Holly Jonas by planting pills in her bag just to throw everyone off the scent and protect his company. And EJ put Johnny in an impossible situation. He dragged Johnny right into the cover-up. EJ asked Johnny to help hide DiMera's role in the tainted drugs, including giving Sarah a clue to help Holly without exposing the whole truth. So Johnny's already neck deep in corporate crimes, but that was just the appetizer for what was coming next, because EJ dropped an even bigger bomb on Johnny. A secret so huge it could destroy multiple families. EJ confessed to his son about Lexie Carver. Lexie is dying. Again, doctor, Rolf's miracle, Versavic's drug failed. The lab rats died, and now Lexie is suffering from the lethal side effect. And Lexie's final wish is to just fade away in secret. She doesn't want to put Abe and Theo through the trauma of watching her die all over again. Remember 2012? When she died of a brain tumor in Abe's arms? It broke Abe. It completely broke Theo. So Lexie wants to hide, and EJ is helping her hide. And now he dumped this massive, heartbreaking burden right onto Johnny's shoulders. And you know what the most shocking part is? Johnny actually agreed to keep the secret. He didn't fight EJ on it. He didn't run to the police. He didn't run to Marlena. He just nodded and went along with it. And then he did the unthinkable. He looked right at Theo, his cousin, a guy who is absolutely desperate to find his mother. And Johnny lied right to his face. He lied to Theo. He lied to a frantic Lonnie. He stood there and told him that EJ knew nothing about Lex, that he knew nothing. Cold, calculating, just like EJ. This is not the Johnny we know. This is a new, dark Johnny who is willing to look his family in the eye and feed them absolute garbage to protect the DiMera name. Why is he doing this? There are a few reasons Johnny might be keeping Lexie's dying wish and whereabouts a secret. One is obvious. His dad asked him to. EJ has this weird hold over Johnny lately. Ever since they made peace and started working together, EJ demands loyalty, and Johnny is giving it. Another reason is that Johnny might actually think he is doing the right thing. He might feel like he is respecting Lexie's final wishes. If a dying woman asks for peace, who is Johnny to deny her? But there is another possibility. The reality of what is happening just hasn't hit him yet. He is in shock because Johnny didn't even take a minute to process what EJ told him. He just immediately went out and lied to Theo. He didn't stop to think about the long-term consequences of what he was doing, but keeping this secret is going to cost Johnny everything. Whatever his reasons are, this massive lie is going to come back and bite him hard. Honestly, Johnny is not built to be a secret keeper. He just isn't. In the past, whenever he tried to keep a big secret, it ate him alive. It destroyed him from the inside out. He gets anxious. He gets paranoid. And this isn't just a corporate secret about money or pills. This is a human life. Time is of the essence for Lexie. Her clock is ticking down fast. If Abe and Theo don't learn the truth soon, it will be too late. They will never get to say goodbye to the woman they love. And that guilt is going to be unlivable for Johnny. He just doesn't have the stomach for it like EJ or Sammy. His parents are absolute experts at lying. They are master schemers. They can keep a secret for decades and sleep like babies at night. EJ is practically turning into Stefano right before our eyes. But Johnny, the longer he holds on to this massive secret about Lexie, the more he morphs into his parents. He is losing his soul. He is trading his morality for DiMera loyalty, and the timing could not possibly be worse. It is the absolute worst time for Johnny to have a mental breakdown over guilt, because his real life is demanding all of his attention right now. Because look at what is happening at home. Chanel is going through hell right now. She is heavily pregnant. She is battling breast cancer. She is getting ready to give birth and then immediately resume her cancer treatment. It is a terrifying life or death situation for her and the baby. They have had scares with early labor and bleeding. Chanel needs her husband to be a rock. She needs Johnny to be 100% focused on her and their child. But how can he be? He is carrying this toxic secret about his dying aunt. It is going to severely impact his well-being. He is going to be distracted, moody, guilty, and Chanel is going to notice. She always notices when Johnny is hiding something. And what happens when the truth finally comes out? Because this is Salem. The truth always comes out. Secrets never stay buried. When Chanel finds out Johnny helped EJ hide a dying Lexie from Abe and Theo, she is going to be disgusted. Chanel loves Paulina and Abe. Lonnie is her sister. Theo is family. And Johnny lied to all of them. What will Theo say? Theo will never forgive him. Ever. Will it be too late for Lexie by the time the truth drops? Or will the guilt finally break Johnny, forcing him to be the one to spill the beans about Lexie dying? We just have to keep tuning into days to find out, because this train is heading right for a cliff and Johnny is the one driving it.